Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Stephen Reyes and today we are taking a look at the game Earth versus Mars. So for Earth versus Mars, Martians have been visiting Earth for decades, abducting animals, humans, and harvesting their atomic essence to create bizarre Martian creature hybrids. This time they're here to claim our planet. Yeah, that's their description to hook you in, and that was what made me want to play this. So in this game, it is a turn-based strategy game. So in this turn-based strategy game, there will be some very unlikely commanders that will be leading Earth against the Martians, and you'll be taking on high-tech saucers, gravity tanks, and elite alien warriors. There is a unique tool that will be at your asset, the Splicotron, where you can combine human volunteers, I say human volunteers with air quotes, with Earth creatures to create powerful hybrid super soldiers to fight alongside Earth's regular military. Yeah, the different characters you make will have different abilities, such as like rain acid from the sky, be able to charge enemy lines. So like if you have the rhino slicing power, you can do a hit to send your opponent back a couple spaces. Also, when you use the hybrid character's special abilities, those actually give you 2 hits rather than just 1 per turn, but it does have a cooldown time. The acid is when you're using like the fly genes for your splicing. That's an area damage that will happen over a couple turns, so it's continuous. The game, as you progress, will unlock different types of creatures and upgrades that you can do, whether it's upgrading special abilities of your commanders that will help to enhance your military's powers and skills, or just extra stuff that will allow you to upgrade your hybrid soldiers biologically. Of course, the Martians have their own advantages, such as the creep, which is pretty much what I like to call Ivan Ooze like, very acidic, very much takes and spreads like a parasite across the map and is very hard to take on. So those are just the key points of the game. As I said, as for the key features, as I mentioned, there's the Splicotron. There is a single player campaign mode composed of over 30 handcrafted missions. That's a lot of missions. There's the online mode where you get to battle against other commanders in a 1v1 match. You can do reverse mode where you battle against the AI on a custom maps, giving endless replayability. Challenge mode, chase your highest score in battles against AI. Map Lab, fully featured map editor, allows you to create custom maps and scenarios. It does have a beautifully realized 3D world and a very, very nice touch to it. It is fully voiced, so none of this just random dialogue. That it is clever. There are different things when it comes to the strategy, such as like the turn-based that you have to anticipate, because you aren't just fighting in the moment, kind of like a command and conquer thing, that you have to plan ahead, that choosing to attack one opponent versus another one could be an issue, because certain tanks of the enemy, once they get to a certain point of damage or amount of turns, will self-destruct and do a massive amount of damage to your infantry. So you have to prioritize what you're attacking and think about it. And the fact that that's there is something that enhances this turn-based game. I kind of personally lean more towards the command and conquer days, where you're building your army as you're actively fighting stuff off. So it's just a constant barrage of action, which, hey, they said it. It's a turn-based game. That's what they intended. That's what they did. So they did achieve that. It is fun. You are addicted to trying to get to the end to find out what happens to the story. And the graphics are good. That personally, I have to give this one a 6 out of 10. And that's just more of, I feel like there were some missed opportunities. The fact that when you go to attack somebody, they have these cutscenes that are really reused multiple times. I feel like that was a cheap way of trying to add substance to the attacks when it could have just been a regular shot. but since it enlarges on the screen, which at first was appealing to me, but after a while it's very repetitive, and it's noticeable because it's so big. And then yeah, it just kind of felt like a cheap way of getting around action sequences. That this game's artwork I really do enjoy, and the fact that the artwork is kind of, when I say goofy, I mean goofy in a great way. Like, it's fun and playful, but the game takes itself very serious in this battle. Like, I know you are trying to save Earth from Martians, but I feel like they could have gone a little more cheesy B-movie energy, have some more jokes, have some more kooky things. Even maybe, this is probably more my preference, like the Worms Armageddon games, that holy hand grenade where there's one weapon like, hey, we designed this, but it's kind of weird, and it's just like something absurd but powerful. So I feel like it could have been more playful. Now, if you're looking for a turn-based game with some good animation and lots of abilities to customize and change your characters and lots of different pieces to work with, kind of like playing a chess game, then definitely go get it and play it. That I did enjoy it. I did have some criticisms, but I do enjoy it. And if you're on the fence, go play the demo. That'll give you a hint whether this is for you. That I don't think you can go wrong with testing this out, seeing if you like it. And as I said, there are 30 handcrafted missions, so lots to do before you even get into the repeated stuff of just like going against versus or online players. So I would definitely recommend checking out Earth versus Mars today. So until next time, I just want to say thank you for watching. I'm Stephen Reyes.